that's witchcraft. Actually, it's not witchcraft today. We're not thinking about witchcraft. We're thinking about things that have been forgotten. So we're going over, me and Rodney Matthews here at the factory are going over forgotten holds in professional wrestling. So we're going with ones that aren't used. We've already gone over a couple. We've done reverse atomic drop. We've done atomic drop. Both have great amount of spots that you can get out of them. If the guy sells accordingly, there's so many great things about both holds that are, and like, nobody uses them anymore, people. Nobody uses them anymore. And if you do use them, send a clip. I want to see it because I don't believe it. Today we're going to go over slingshot. Slingshot is completely missing from professional wrestling nowadays. And even if you do see a slingshot, it's one of those contrived ones where the guy's in between the ropes. And here's another thing too. Half the time, these sons of guns aren't doing it right anyways. Because a slingshot is actually legit. You can actually legitimately pop a guy and throw him over you. It's why? Why is that? Because wrestling was real at one point. Oh, imagine that. Imagine that actually this stuff works. Go figure. So today, me and Rodney Matthews are going to lock up. I'm going to take him in a double leg takedown, and then I'm going to show you how to do proper slingshot. Okay, so this one, I'm trying to think of like where the greats would do a slingshot. Oh man, I'm like, it's been so long. If you check out anything brought by NWA, you might actually find some really, really good stuff. Because NWA, I know a lot of those old-time workers would use stuff like this. Rock and Roll Express would probably use this. This seems like something they do with the Midnight Express on any given night, which would make me happy. Check it out. We're gonna go over this, and then we'll explain what to do and what not to do. Okay? So me and Rodney Matthews go lock out the bag, nice and solid. Again, nice and extended. I gotta push that hand up because I'm going for the double leg takedown. Once I push that up, I come in and I put my shoulder into his waist, into his belt line, because his belt line means I got his hips. So I'm pushing off his hips. That's his breaking point. I grab both legs. So I grab both legs. Boom. Down. Easy. Piece of cake. So now we're adjusted towards the corner. So I'm just going to take him to the corner instead of just doing the one from the 50s, which is kind of silly, where they do a slingshot and the guy would just pie out on the mat, which is fine. It's like, it's super old, but let's put a little bit of something in his way to catch his fall. Am I right? So when we get this when double leg takedown, we got both legs, what we want to do is get deep. And I always talk about staying as tight as possible in a lot of these things because it's reality-based. You want to get as tight in as possible. Not only tight makes things more effective, but it's also safer, if that makes any sense. The tighter you are, the more snug you are in a lot of these holds, the better off he'll be and you'll be. So what I want to do is I want to hook like a Boston Crab position, but I want to hook deep at the bend of his knee. So once I have him, wham, I'm going to grab him here and then pick him up. Boom. I'm going to pick him up right to his neck, as high up on his neck as possible. So now once he's on his neck, Rodney Matthews got nowhere to go but over on this one. So as you can see, I've already positioned my knees. I position my knees under his hips. So basically on his belt line is where I want to be on a slingshot. And then once I'm there, I'm going to keep my feet in place. And then I'm going to lay back, keep these legs nice and tight so he has something to propel off. So as I go, boom. See, the kid got it. Great ball, great ball. Nice, I can see it because I can just look back and I can watch him go. The best part of that thing is I can propel him. So the slingshot is a real thing. So once I'm in that position, a lot of you that throw slingshots, I can't get them up, I can't do it. It's because you're under the hips. If you're on his buttocks or on her buttocks or on their hamstrings, they're not going anywhere. Because the hips, it's the body, it's the physics of a body. It's not going to move, it's just going to bend. You got to get on the other side where his lower back is and his hips are. Because where you control the hips or the head, you control the body. So once those knees are in place, that's real easy. It was no effort for him to get up. It was no effort for him to fly into that corner. He just he did it well. He did it very well. He took the corner well. And that's what you want. Slingshots are such an amazing thing. And you see the ones where they just slingshot and Come on, guys, just the slingshot where you hot shot him on the ropes, when he's between the ropes, and you do that. We can do better, can't we? There's lots of different ways where the guy can battle you back. Something like that where you try to throw him out of the ring, he bounces back, he hits you a couple times, he comes after you with that big flying clothesline, you grab his legs, you hook him, and then you slingshot, he sails over the top rope into no man's land. And then that's a great cutoff. That's a real cutoff. Or into the corner. Desperation, trying to get that Boston Crab, can't get it. He uses his fist, he shouldn't be using his fist. Slingshot, he hits that corner, he comes out, you deck him once, you pin him. These are all good, that's two prime examples that are just off the top of my head. And that's the beauty of what I do, is I can call that stuff on the fly when he's in that position. And those are easy takeaways to learn how to do. And unfortunately nowadays, you make everything so damn complicated. Stuff like this that actually work and that are physically demanding and look great and people can register and understand that are real or looks real to them, we've just overcomplicated with twisty, I'm going to hit you with a suplex, but I'm going to flip you over so that you're sunny side up. Like, why? Why would you flip a guy? Why do you have to turn him? Just throw the guy. That's basically wrestling, man. That's wrestling 101. Don't make it so damn complicated. This was a slingshot. You want to be a professional wrestler? You want to learn about wrestling? Yeah, I'll teach you wrestling. I will set your foundation of professional wrestling right here.